Good evening, and welcome to another quick episode of Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. Well, you guys, I decided to come back momentarily before hitting the bed. It's 8:38 p.m. and I have to be in bed by 11 because of that trip tomorrow to the farmer's market. Firstly, I'm getting ready to get the rest of the peppers cut up to make my cousin's sweet pepper powder. Well, sweet heat pepper powder, because she has a couple of these Scotch bonnets in with her batch. And then I threw a few of since I know I'll be getting some more Italian peppers tomorrow, I threw a couple of Italian peppers in with the ones that are already frozen. So this whole part should make her a nice size batch. But what I decided to do is I decided the vanilla. Today is the day. Usually once every couple of months, and it's been over 2 months now. It's been about 3 months. I always change the wax paper out on the vanillas. So as you know, my Bacardi rum vanilla, which is right here, because I'm not letting this camera down, that is 18 months. It's now 19 months. It'll be 20 months on the 12th of October. So we're almost there. This is almost 20 months, and that vanilla is ready. You know, I've been using that since 6 months. And I have some right here in this teeny tiny bottle, and I've only used maybe a third of it. So I'm going good with that, because that has to last the next 18 or now 17 months, because this right here is the famous Kirk&Sweeney vanilla. So what I'm going to do, but before I put the new wax paper, the fresh wax paper over the tops and close it back, I'm not doing a taste test per se, but I am going to taste both of them. And I have 10 vanilla beans, which are going, they're not bad, but they're starting to dry out a little bit, and I don't want them to go to waste, because like I said, I plan to make another batch of the Kirk&Sweeney vanilla. It'll be another 2-year batch, and it'll be a year behind this one, because I already know that I'm going to be in that one, and it's probably going to go fast, and I need to give some away. My sister wants a half pint of it, and I'm quite sure I'll be giving a little more away, so I'm not going to have this full quart. So I'm going to start a new batch in January. Wait, I started this one on February 12th, so it's how many months? 7 months old now. I'm going to start my new one right around Christmas time. Possibly the next month, as soon as I get some more vanilla beans, but then I've got to spend the $50. Actually, I may go with the lower grade Kirk&Sweeney, because I hear it's just as good. Well, not just as good, but I hear it's better than your other rums. Then I thought about going with the Bacardi Spice, but that's something I can try down the line, maybe a year from now, or once the Bacardi one gets halfway through, then I can start. In fact, that's what I might do. When I order my next batch of vanilla beans, I'm thinking I'll order a pack of 50 and just save some, and then start another batch of the Bacardi. But instead of using the regular clear rum, I'll go with the Bacardi spiced rum, just to taste it and have it. And it'll be a pint. It will not be a full quart. And then, of course, I'll be making another quart of the Kirk&Sweeney for myself to last for the rest of my life. But what I want to do now is taste both of them, not as a taste test, because I have this ice cream here from the celebration that we had a couple of weeks ago. So I just put 1/8 of a teaspoon of the Kirk&Sweeney, and that's going into the ice cream. I just want to see where it's at with taste. And I'm going to do the same with the Bacardi, because I have 10 vanilla beans here. They're short and small, but if any one of them can benefit from these vanilla beans, these extra ones, I know I could stick them in sugar, or I could do something else with those vanilla beans, but I'd rather them go towards my vanilla, since both of them are still a work in progress. Okay, let's taste this. Okay. Kirk and Sweeney tastes pretty good, and I know that will benefit from a few of these vanilla beans. Now, let's see. If the Bacardi is okay, I'm going to stick all 10 of them in the Kirk and Sweeney. Hey. I already used 25 to make that to begin with, but that's okay. 10 more won't hurt, that's for sure. Okay, so now I just dipped some of the 1/8 of a teaspoon of the Bacardi, and we'll see what that's tasting like. And remember, during the taste test, I actually like the Bacardi better because it's further out. Kirk and Sweeney, 7 months, and that's the $50 vanilla, just to recap. And the Bacardi is now 19 months old, and it's smoother, and it is ready. Okay. I'm going to throw, to tell you the truth, the Bacardi doesn't really need vanilla beans. But I'm going to, just to do it, I'm going to just throw, let's see, 1. And then, of course, I cut them in half. So that's 2, 4, actually, 3. So I'm throwing 6 vanilla beans into the Bacardi, because that only has 3 months to go, or 4, wait, how many months did I say? 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 5 more months to go. The Bacardi will be ready on January 12th. It will be 2 years old. So that vanilla that I just threw in there will extract by then. It's not going to hurt it one way or the other. And then the rest of them, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to cut these in half, so that's another 14 beans. And since we still have another 17 months to go, I'm not getting the caviar out or anything. And it's still soft and moist on the inside. It's just the outside that was starting to dry out. And I want my new vanilla beans, when I make my new batch, I want those brand new, because I'm spending too much money on this rum to put, you know, the drier on the outside beans in there. They still have their shine and everything. They still smell divine. They're good beans, but I just want fresh, totally fresh beans to put in that new batch. So here we go. I just dropped them in. Okay, so now our next step, and then we'll be off, wax paper. So every couple of months, I always change the wax paper, because I do shake. I shake once a month now. I shake the vanilla, and so the liquid gets into the wax paper, and it gets kind of wonky looking. You know, I just like for it to look fresh and nice. So I just put the top back on. And I don't know if you remember when I first made the Kirk and Sweeney, if you look back at that video, the top to my mason jar was kind of chipped. And so I did switch it out to a mason jar that was perfect. So I had to re-sterilize it. So we're going to give it a little shake. And then this will go back in the cabinet. And we're going to get the wax paper for the next one. Actually, this isn't going to go quite to, well, it can, because I've got that vanilla. And that vanilla came from this same batch that's in the little jar there. So I'll probably pour this vanilla in this little jar. I'll pour it back in there, shake it up, and then make another smaller jar. I'm going to do that at Christmas time. But this will actually be ready on the 12th of January. In fact, I'm going to show you the date on this as soon as I get it closed to make sure nothing's going to spill. Stop trying not to go down. Okay, I got it. Okay. This is the Bacardi rum. I didn't list it as Bacardi, although the Kirk and Sweeney I listed. 112.23. So we're just about ready there. So I'm going to put this ice cream away. And see, this is how the wax paper looked from both of them. So it was wonky looking. So it's back. This will go back into the cabinet right now. It's been shaken today, which is good. And it won't be touched for probably another couple of months. unless I remember to shake it. But it's going back down into my lower cabinet with the extra vanilla. So it's just going to taste better when it's time to start on the rum vanilla, the Bacardi, and the Kirk and Sweeney. Okay, so that's it, you guys. I just wanted to show y'all that. Oops, and I missed a piece of vanilla. We'll drop this into the rum. I didn't see that. And it was right there on the vanilla pack that's there. I don't know how I missed that, but it's in there now. I might have dropped it when I was getting ready to put it in to begin with. Okay, you guys, so, and here's the Vanilla Bean Kings pack, so I can throw this away now. And the expiration date on here was November of 2025, so the beans are perfectly good. Okay, you guys, so that's all I wanted to show you. So you all have a wonderful evening, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.